Hi, once again, I'm Danny Matthews, and I wanted to share a very important discussion with you guys that just caught my attention while I was speaking about Christmas and Christmas presents with my kids. They just suddenly threw a curveball at me and said to me why I basically never made them as when they were a little kid to believe in Santa Claus or Father Christmas. I mean, the back of the story of that is kind of intriguing, and it's just like, why do you want to believe in Santa Claus or Father Christmas? And their follow-up question was, oh, because they feel like me not letting them believe in Santa Claus may have limited their ability to imagine. And I said to them, imagine this. And first of all, the first thing that I wanted to jump at me is like, as an African man that I am, and I can say this openly and say, I don't think anyone growing up in Africa ever believed in Father Christmas. We know who is the Father Christmas. We know who it is. And the first thing they jumped at, as an African, I wanted to say, hey, how can you believe a white man broke in through the door and give you the presents while your father is asleep? But I thought going through that route or say as an African man might limit my point and it might raise a lot of connotation which I don't want to be associated with, like race and all this thing. It's got nothing to do with race. Yes, it's true I'm an African man. While I surprise the people, that's who I am. And oh, I hate using the word black man because I don't see myself through color. But just from the perspective of as a father, so I'm going to speak to you and every one of you out there that believe in telling your kids that Santa Claus or for that Christmas brought them this wonderful Christmas in the most happiest time of their life, and while you're the father is there watching while they're giving all the praises and kisses to this mystical person. And as a man, not as an African man, not as a white man or a black person, just basic as a man. I think it's ethically wrong for you as a man. You wake up in the morning or late night to go to work, break your backbone, come back, do everything humanly possible, pay the bills, put the light on, feed them, clothe them, do everything at the most celebrated time of their young life growing up. You now lie to them that it's some mythical person that broke into the house or somehow sent them this wonderful present they've been praying and dying to get. While you're there, they're opening this present with all the joy of their heart and anticipation. Boom, voila, they open this present and they see the present they've wished for right there. And the first thing they want to say is, oh, thank you, Santa Claus. Oh, thank you for the Christmas. For getting me the present I wanted. How do you feel? Some mystical man somewhere is taking the credit for whatever you've done. Yeah, they grow up and grow out of it, but the formative part of their life, when they're growing up as a little kid, from the age of 2 years old, when they start recognizing his appearance, to probably the age of 8, 9, you telling them that there's somebody who is better than their father, who breaks into their house and then give them the very thing their heart desire. I've seen kids promising, parents threatening their kids that if you're not good all through the year, Father Christmas or Santa Claus will not get you what you want. So this kid end up pretending all through the year just to get a present you break your back to get for them. And then let Father Christmas take the credit. And for somebody who's with an African origin and a male, I find that very difficult to stomach. I remember when I broke the myth of this Father Christmas crap with my son. He was around 3 years old. And yeah, my daughter was just born there. And they were in school and they were telling, he came back, oh, we did talk about Father Christmas and the present Father Christmas is going to get for us, for me. So I'm making a list of what Father Christmas is going to get. So this like obviously a few days, she went to nursery preschool kind of thing. And he was talking about his list. that's going to give it to Father Christmas. So Christmas Day came, boom, opened his present, and it was so full of joy and happiness. And I was just looking and giving all the thanks and praises to this mystical Father Christmas. I wasn't feeling it. I was like, wow, this mystical Father Christmas who look remotely nothing like me. Absolutely nothing. Maybe there will be slight confusion, but nothing absolutely like me. And we live in a society that I'm a rare species. Someone like me with my accent, my look, my background, probably doesn't exist in the media. If it does exist, probably in the worst case scenario. Not in the normal case scenario. In some cases, yeah, on the street. So I questioned that. Before the New Year celebration, all through the Christmas, it was in the back of my mind. I really don't like this. I spoke to my wife there, and she was like, "Oh, it's just," and I know I'm gonna. I sat him down and just basically blow out the myth. And all through the year, I made him realize I bought that present. That is the Father Christmas. That is the one that broke his back to get you those stuff. Daddy and mommy bought those stuff. Nothing like Father Christmas or Santa Claus. It's a made-up belief for kids that does not probably for whatever reason. But in my house, there's no Father Christmas. It's a lie. That is the Father Christmas. I work hard. I work hard. I slave like anything but any man out there to make sure there's roof on your head. You get food on your food plate. You get all the toys and all the presents you want. You are happy. So your most happiest time, Christmas time, when you see the present you wanted, you know Daddy did that. Not Father Christmas. Not some man with white beard, with white gray hair, with big belly that travel around mystical words and break into the house while they were lazy in the backside sleeping when you to bring you the present. If I don't get it, there's nothing like Father Christmas. He looked at me with an astonishment like, wow. See, really? It was like blown away. So all through the years, he never believed. He knew straight, he knew better. Just up till yesterday. It's now 14. Your sister is now 12. And they asked me this question. Daddy, why you never made us believe in Santa Claus or Father Christmas? Everybody seems to believe in it until at least they're old enough to know it's not true. And I asked, why? And they said, oh, maybe they would have more imagination or something because they believe in it. I'm like, tell me something, kids. Up to this very point, have you asked for anything during Christmas period that you haven't got? You got your laptop when you were in year 6, isn't it? That's my son. Say, yeah. You got your mobile phone when you go to year 7. Say, yeah. And you got tablet, you got this, you got that, you got a new bike, you got a guitar, a guitar lesson, a guitar, your after school program. You got everything you want. And Christmas is coming soon. I know what you want, You already told me all the things you want. Do you believe you're going to get what you want this year like you've got everything? Say yes. So why do you want to believe that there's a mystical person who gets you all that and give your thanks and credit to that person, or your dad and mom who work hard every night and day to get you what you want? This is a problem, people. Their formative years is very important, not especially for African kids. It's very important. If they cannot recognize you as a father who is responsible for them, who will go backward to fulfill their wish, who will bend and sacrifice everything to meet their expectation and beyond and exceed it, let me tell you something. They will never respect you as a man. And when they grow older, they will not see you as any significant part of their life. Think about it. Why are you breaking your back to get that your child the present they want? From laptop, kids have so outrageous things. From laptop, tablet, Mac Pro. My daughter want the Mac Pro this year. I don't even have one. You have an iPhone 6 already. Last year she got iPhone 6. Now tell me, who get the credit? You that worked hard to do that, or a mythical somebody with white beard, gray hair that does not look anything like you? You have no respect in your house, no love. Just made believe you're just a man there, not a father. So I speak as a father Not necessarily as an African man, which I am, which I have more connotation to that, but that's not the point. But as a father and a man, let no one take your credit this Christmas. Tell your kids the goddamn truth. You work hard to get them that present in the world. Not some mystical Father Christmas or Santa Claus. You are the Santa Claus. You are the Father Christmas. Let them appreciate that. Let them respect that from now. They'll grow up to even appreciate you more when you cannot do, because they'll know when you can, you did. You stood up and make sure they got what they wanted. And that's what makes you the father in the Christmas period. I'm Danny Matthews. Have a wonderful day.